Last week I introduced you inverted U, and we said if it's too low, the load and the demands in the situation, and if it's too high, performance stalls. On the one side, it's disengagement or boredom, and on the other side, it could be overwhelm, fight or flight, catastrophization. All of those things impact performance. In here is the optimal pressure. Well, here's what's interesting. Balancing this is a proactive process. When you're balancing it for yourself, you may not even notice when you drop to here. This has to be very proactive, because if you don't pay attention to it in a proactive way with a plan, with some intention, you'll easily slip to here. And once you slip to here, you have less access because you're not engaged. Once you slip to here, you have less access because the system is focusing on threat. Once the system focuses on threat, you don't have the ability that you think you do, or that you do. It's just not, you have it, but it's not accessible. And this is let's say that this is the self. Now think about how hard it is to manage this inverted U for yourself and staying in this optimal pressure zone. So this is the green zone where we want to be. This is struggle at the edge of ability. So you're going to struggle at the edge. And by struggling at the edge of ability, you're getting a second benefit, which is the wrapping of myelins. I kind of mentioned this in the introduction. So when we use deep practice, and deep practice, a big part of deep practice is struggle at the edge of ability, because it signals to the central nervous system that this, whatever it is important. And that generates neurotransmitter, but it also starts to wrap those neurons with myelin, and they fire faster, stronger, and with more accuracy. This is what's at play when Steph Curry talk about being in the gym for so long practicing these shots, is they're building myelin, because they're not just practicing shots. Same way with Tiger Woods, when he talks about his father used to make a lot of noise while he was making shots, because he never let his son use an excuse that there was some distraction. They were building myelin around the neurons. They didn't know that at the time, but that's what was happening, and that myelin makes those neural pathways the path of least resistance. So you can build in the management of pressure through this deep practice approach.